Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've received a package today from KrystalKollectz. You can see the emblem there, and there's another one. And I'm zoomed in pretty close because I want to be able to see, I want you to be able to see the card's really good. I'm going to open this. So, pre-order, that's what this is. It should be Night Wanderer, Japanese. So, yeah, that's what we're getting here. I don't think the English version is not. I forget what that's called, but it's not out yet. Night Wanderer is what this is, and love this seller. However, and it's a good thing. I complain, but it's a good thing. Another seller that loves them some tape. I mean, they just love some tape, and it's good. It is good because it protects the product. So it is something else to get into, but you know, a lot of sellers on TCG Player certainly love them some tape. But we're gonna see how this is packed in here. Here we go. Gonna get that out, and as you can see, very well packed with bubble wrap. Great care taken. So we're gonna open it. We're gonna open it. I could, just keep it sealed, but for the channel, not gonna do that. I think I may have ordered a few more from a few different sellers just to see, but KrystalKollectz is one of my top 3 sellers. Probably number 2, very close to number 1. And the best thing, I've said it plenty of times, every seller's got their strengths and weaknesses. Not so many weaknesses with this seller, but certainly the strength for me is overwhelmingly the pre-orders. Really dependable pre-orders. Now that might sound easy, but trust me, it is a bigger deal than you think, because what will happen is a lot of sellers will pre-order with the best intentions and sell on eBay or what have you, or their site. Usually on eBay is when this happens. And I probably got some extra cards in here. She does that. That's a little note with her signature. That's nice. Here's a, whoops, sorry. I forget. I do this upside down. So there's a few cards. A foil. Okay, cool. And we're going to put that, so that's Japanese, Night Wanderer. It's got a pull tab, as you can see. And so there's some artwork on the side there. Anyway, forgot what I was saying. Probably not that important. Oh yeah, so it's more difficult than it seems to get pre-orders, because a lot of sellers kind of get ahead of themselves. They think, oh, I'm going to get 200 boxes in, and they only get 100. And then you have already paid, and you have already allocated your money, and then they can't, for whatever reason, they don't get as many products as they were first promised, and so they can't deliver. And I've never had that problem with KrystalKollectz, and an extremely fantastic seller. I'll try to. I'm never really great at that. Put the little pop thing on there. I don't know. A lot of people like to do that. I don't know. If I was gonna sell these packs, I'd do that. Like, you know, like that. Well, sorry, like that. You know. But I'm not. I'm gonna open these, and this is Japanese. And we're gonna take these out. Okay. Let's see what we got. I don't remember if this is a high class set or not. Probably not, but I don't know. We're gonna see. See what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 30 packs. And you can watch her open these on her channel, actually. But I thought this would be interesting because we actually get to see, you know, when we watch her channel, we get to see her open packs that she has received from whoever her sponsor is, most likely. And they'll, you know, it's in her comments, or in her description, rather, who the sponsor of whatever video is. But what we get to see on, as you can see, the Japanese has this kind of backing. You know, it's not the English dark blue backing. It's got this gold. Even other Asian cards don't have the Japanese backing, and I don't know if there's a card trick. Probably not. I don't know. So we're just looking here. Oh, Cocaine Bear. That's not what that is, but that's what I call it. Nothing in that one. And but what makes this video different is we actually get to see what kind of pulls we get from actually purchasing from KrystalKollectz. I've done pretty well in the past from her. There's a regular hollow. There's Hypno, I think, from her boxes that I buy there. I don't think I've ordered any just packs, I don't think, from her, although I have ordered booster boxes and single cards. So, and also check out her trainer card that she designed, which looks fantastic. And there's a little Gengar in the back. I do have a video with that card. Oh, there's a something. She can tell you all about it. I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna turn it around so I can read it. It's an art rare, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure which Pokemon that is, but you can see it's a pretty cool art rare. And I'm gonna sit right there for a second. I didn't have my penny sleeves, as you can see. I didn't have my penny sleeves open. Other people call them other things. I call them penny sleeves. And once you put a penny sleeve on the card, you can also then stick it into a top loader, which I'll do some point later. I didn't think of it, or I would have done it this time. If you're wondering, these little erasers that I got from either Temu or AliExpress, can't remember, and they kind of little piece, they come apart. So if you're planning to get some for your kids, if your kids are very young, be very careful, because they could swallow them or put them in their mouth or chew on them or whatever and think it's like gum. It's not. Anyway, yeah, so we got our first hit out of there. That was pretty cool. I get excited and forget what I'm talking about, but that comes with age, I think. Yeah, so yeah, let's stick that there. Yeah, probably I'm not sure how many of these I've ordered from how many sellers. It may have only been, I can't even keep up with what I'm doing. it may have only been just from KrystalKollectz. That's usually the first. And if I'm only going to get one, the only pre-order that I get. Now, I like another seller, BK Korea, for Korean products because it is the cheapest I've found. But they're very reliable. KrystalKollectz is also reliable. But if you want a product that is not necessarily Korean, but Asian-based product, KrystalKollectz is the way to go there because I think all BK Korea does is Korean. And although KrystalKollectz does do Korean, products, she also does Japanese and Chinese products and probably other ones as well. Although I hadn't seen a whole lot of those. I'm trying to get to where I can see here. Oh, that's a good one. I like the artwork on this. Let's see. This looks like another art rare. Looks like this Pokemon's painting or something. Or flying. I can't tell what. It's got something in its mouth, right? Can't really tell. It almost looks bent, and it's not. It's not bent at all. But the way the shiny stuff goes here, it gives you the optical illusion that for me, it kind of gives the optical illusion the corners are turning in a little bit sometimes, but that's not the case. Completely nice and flat. So I think you get 3 art rares and a secret rare, or the equivalent thereof, I think, in Japanese. In fact, in all Asian language that I know of except Korean. Korean, you're not guaranteed anything, although you generally do get some pulls. So if you buy a box of Korean from a seller and you get nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, like you buy EV Heroes and you get 1 VMAX and nothing else, they have done something hokey with your box, because you should at least get several VMAXs, several Vs, and even then you didn't get great pulls, but you got, bare minimum. You're not going to open a Korean box and get absolutely nothing. I don't believe. Okay, cool. We've got EX. So this is the little, and look, if you want the real deal, you're going to have to go to KrystalKollectz site, or her YouTube channel rather. And she explains what these little Cheerios are, these little Fruit Loops. And apparently they bond to you or bond to the enemy, and I don't know, make them do a little dance or something, or maybe it turns them into a weasel. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's pretty entertaining. So yeah, she can tell you all about it. I have watched her video, and my memory's not great. Remember, I enjoyed the video. If you would, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for me and for her as well. And I will, as I usually do when I'm doing a opening, I will put her information for her YouTube channel in the comments, or in the description rather, sorry. And I'm not sponsored or get a discount or anything like that. Oh, speaking of discount, if you do a little research on KrystalKollectz site, you can sometimes get a, like $3 off. I think at the time that I ordered this, the code was in all uppercase, the word subscribe. So I don't know if that still works. If it doesn't, you can just sort of Google search her site that she sells on, which is just KrystalKollectz. Crystal spelled with a K, Kollectz spelled with a K, and there's a Z at the end instead of a S. And that's how you find it. And really, I've found it's the best seller as far as site navigation. I mean, in other aspects too, but definitely site navigation, because it's easy to shop, super easy. I mean, I don't even have to tell you how. You can just get on there and it's self-explanatory, right? Super easy. And a lot of sites that are kind of similar in what they sell would be easy if you spoke the language, but this is in English, so it's good to be able to understand what you're looking at. Because I get recommended some sites that are pretty good, but it's very difficult for me to order anything because I don't speak the language, and Google Translate doesn't seem to work on the site. Now, that's for me because I am old and don't understand technology. Anyway, you're only as old as you feel, so I'm old. There's Eevee, so that's pretty cool. I don't recognize all of the Pokemon. There's that Fruit Loop, looks like a little blood platelet almost. Those of you in the medical field, tip of the hat to you. Let's see what we've got here. I'm thinking about, and it's quite an undertaking, believe me, but I'm thinking about doing a video on TCG Player and eBay and whatnot. Well, I just used and whatnot, but whatnot as well. On sellers and their misunderstanding of what near mint means. When you buy an individual card and someone says that it's near mint, is it really? And I think the big problem with a lot of sellers is they might sell you a near mint card when they have listed it as near mint if it's a $10 card or more, right? And they're like, ooh, let me pay attention to this. But if you buy 20, 30-cent cards from them, they may just throw it in as bulk and be like, yeah, they're near mint, and not even look at them. And some of those are moderately worn. I mean, they're just moderately played. And you might think, well, what's the big deal over losing 30 cents, not getting really what you paid for in condition on a 30-cent card? Well, my way of thinking is, if you're a seller and you don't know what near mint means on a 30-cent card, you're not going to know what near mint means on a $500 card. Near mint is near mint, and it's not moderately played. And you can look that up and find out exactly what that's about on a lot of different channels that are from people that are more of an expert than I am. But I know it when I see it. And a lot of it, here's an EX. Pretty nice and sparkly, pretty cool. See the back there, you don't see any chipping. It's right out of the pack. There's no little white on the edge, which is one thing you have to look for in lightly played cards. You can't tell it as much on here, but moderately played, sometimes the edge is even frayed. Creases or bends. Heavily played or damaged cards are pretty easy to spot. But yeah, on TCG Player, which is a fantastic site, it is a wonderful site, and you can go there and just explore. And it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not easy to start off running, but the more you play around with it, and it's fun to play around with, the more you get out of it. And so it's basically a site mostly to buy individual cards. So that's what that's for. And it's not just Pokemon. Any major TCG, and even if you don't see it in their list, if you put it in the search bar, they could have a few. They do One Piece and Digimon and My Hero Academia and Yu-Gi-Oh! And just, Magic the Gathering. If you can think of it as a trading card game, they've probably got it. They've got a bunch, and some just trading cards as well. I know I'm going to say it wrong because I can't remember the name. It's like War Swice or something like that. I know I've butchered that, but you guys, if you're familiar, then you know what I was trying to say. But that particular company will feature a lot of anime cards, like Attack on Titan, for example, that may not have many prominent trading card game issues, but you can still collect the cards. So there's an EX. And it looks like Little Platelet Bird. Now that's not what it's called really. Yeah, but I'm not great at the names. Heck, I watched KrystalKollectz open this very product just a few days ago, and she talked all about that. And I don't remember that really a whole lot. Looked like a fun set, but I had already pre-ordered it from her anyway. But yeah, pretty reliable place to get pre-orders, and that's not always been the case in different sellers. Although I haven't really run. I'm not saying they're not out there, but I haven't really run into a seller that maliciously had no intention of giving you the product and took your money and didn't give you the product. It was usually a case of, yes, you get one of these pink cards in here too, I think. So these are the special cards you're only allowed one of in a deck. Pretty cool. It's like a trainer card or equipment card. Anyway, yeah, I don't think they're trying to be mean most of the time. It's just that they thought they were going to get from their supplier a large number of product, and for whatever reason there was a problem in the supply chain and they were not able to get as many as they thought, and they've already promised you product. Now, in those cases that has happened, they've refunded my money. But if I've already budgeted the price of a product, and then perhaps the product goes up in price, that's just money I wasted because it wasn't made good on. Maybe not the seller's fault, but regardless. But I've never had that problem with KrystalKollectz. Very reputable. I don't believe she would allow that to happen, and if it was beyond her control, I believe she would more than make it good. She seems, the dealings I've had with her in the past, that's what seems to be the case. I've never been unhappy with her business dealings. So, highly recommend. Yeah. There we go. I don't know. I can't remember how many hits we're supposed to get out of this. Seems like we're supposed to get one more, maybe, but we're going to go over the hits when I'm completely done, and I'm a few packs away from that, and I will show them to you. Lots of great artwork. Looks like we got 3 packs left. You do your little mojo dance there at home that I'll get a super fantastic pull out of the last pack, and I wouldn't know it really if I did. I mean, I would know it was pretty cool looking, but that's about it, because I usually look up the what I'm trying to chase after I already opened it, because I just can't usually keep up with it. I might be a little more prone to figure it out during Gen 1 type Pokemon, but anything new, I can't really keep up to speed very well. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. I don't know market value on this, but this is the secret rare. It's very textured. Looks like this guy is about to drop a really sick rap album on you, and I don't know what this thing is. It looks like looks a little like a purple ape. I don't know. Purple ape clan. Purple ape clan ain't nothing to mess with. I don't know. Anyway, so pretty cool looking. Yeah, we definitely got what we should have got out of here. So we're all done, and I'll just sell this pack. Just kidding. Yeah, that's probably nothing in here, but because we got our hits already, I think. But we're gonna go ahead and see what's in there. Could I guess get an EX or something? But yeah, I don't think so. No, we did get some. Wow, it's a good thing I didn't. It's a good thing that I didn't just mark it up for we're done. It's an art rare. Maybe I didn't count my art rares correctly. Can't really remember this guy's name, but it's an evolved form of Meowth. Paris, maybe. I might be saying it wrong. I don't know, but pretty cool. Nice hit. We're gonna go over here right before the end of the video and talk about what we got. Let's see. Well, I guess this is I'm gonna guess this is the big deal out of here. The secret art rare there. So that's pretty cool. It's very textured and shiny. And there's an art rare. And whoops. And you get one of these pink spec cards, I think, in every box of Japanese anyway. And probably English as well. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 EXs, right? So there's your EXs, right? So pretty cool. Put that there. And yeah, I just didn't count it right. We have the three art rares that we're supposed to get. So there's these 2. Yeah. And then that one. I think this one's my favorite art rare out of those regular art rares. And then it's that I kind of like that. It reminds me of like maybe a Gorillaz video. The pop rock band that's animated. That has the Blink. Or no, let's see. It has the Blur lead singer and an animator make up that band, I think, and they always have some guest appearances on each album. Anyway, that conversation came out of left field, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you would, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell and share the video and sing my praises. I would appreciate it. Thank you.